Thank you, Dr. Kemsley, and good evening to my fellow classmates, distinguished faculty, and honored guests. As I stand before you today, I can't help but reflect on the journey we've all been on to get to this moment. The Okemos class of 2024, a group of resilient individuals who started their high school careers in the midst of a global pandemic, attempted to learn about the hero's journey and the Watergate scandal from our bedrooms, while simultaneously trying to stay connected to the Zoom or Google Meet. A group who has endured the coming and going of numerous principals and administrators. Another big thank you to Dr. Kemsley for sticking with us for more than a month. Who stayed strong when the SWAT team invaded our school halls following a grave threat that turned out to be a hoax, and who took policy changes in stride even when the majority of us disagreed with them, in which I'm almost exclusively referring to backpacks. These last 4 years have truly been a roller coaster ride, but here we are, a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and a heck of a lot stronger and more determined than ever. Throughout my own journey, sports have played a significant role in shaping who I am today. From the basketball court to the baseball diamond, athletics have taught me valuable life lessons that I carry with me each and every day. As a basketball player, specifically a post player, I've spent countless hours practicing post moves designed to maneuver around and score on defenders. Sometimes, however, your go-to move is taken away and you are forced to use your pivot foot to work around the defender in order to find the open shot. Pivot here, shot fake, and go up strong. Just like in basketball, our first attempt at something in life may not always work out. We must learn to be flexible, to change directions when needed. We must learn to pivot. A similar message can be learned from the great game of baseball. Life, very much like a pitcher, will throw us constant curveballs. It is how we identify and react to them that will determine the outcome of the situation. It is a choice. You can let that pitch pass you by for strike 3, blaming either the umpire or the pitcher for your defeat. Or you can grit your teeth, refuse to strike out, adjust, sit back, and drive that pitch over the right fielder's head for a triple. Toward the end of my middle school years, I tore my UCL in my throwing elbow and received the infamous Tommy John surgery right before my freshman year of high school. In order to continue playing my favorite sport during the year between the tear and the surgery, I taught myself how to throw a baseball left-handed. Although it took some time, I eventually reached the point where I could actively play a defensive position on my travel team left-handed. I had seldom played the outfield prior to this, but because of my speed and tenacity, I became the center fielder on my team. A position I still hold to this day as the Okemos varsity starting center fielder. As the saying goes, when one door closes, another opens. Sometimes, what may seem like an adverse situation may be the catalyst to you discovering a new path, idea, or interest that you would have never even thought of. As we graduate and conclude this important chapter in our lives, we must not forget to express gratitude to all those people who have supported and guided us to get to where we are today. From grandparents to parents to teachers and coaches. Just like in baseball, if the pitcher strikes out all 27 batters in one game, they still need a catcher to receive their pitches. As we embark on our future endeavors, remember that success is very hard to come by individually. With all of your interactions throughout life, in careers or relationships, be gracious to those around you. Empathy and compassion are evolved states of being that are 100% correlated with success in any interpersonal connections or relationships, whether it be business practice or simply a friendship. To quote Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, and I quote, "The best way to spot an idiot, look for the person who is cruel. Over my many years in politics and business, I have found one thing to be universally true. The kindest person in the room is often the smartest," end quote. Finally, to my fellow classmates in the OHS classes of 2024, we made it. It has truly been a pleasure growing up alongside this special group of people. I know each and every person in this room is well equipped to do extraordinary things. I will leave you with this. When the pressure is on and you find yourself with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and behind on the count with 2 strikes, dig in, grind, grit your teeth, adjust on the curveball, and hit it out of the park. Thank you.
You know